You likely remember this awful scene of a deadly house explosion in Sterling. Well, tonight we are hearing from a neighbor after charges have now been filed in that deadly mishap. A former worker at a propane company is now facing several criminal counts, including involuntary manslaughter. On the right side of your screen is video of the destruction after the blast, and on the left is what the neighborhood looks like now. 7 News' Christian Flores is in Loudoun County with what residents would like to see happen with that land.
8 months ago, this driveway used to lead to a home here in this Sterling community before it exploded as a result of a propane tank leak. Currently, it's just an empty plot of land, but there's now a new chapter in this story. Charges filed against an employee of the company supplying the propane.
I live about 5 houses down this way, and the house shook.
Stephen Honnard cannot forget the memory of the day he felt his house shake.
Part of the front door was laying in this yard over here. There was debris over here. I mean, it was total devastation.
That was back in February when this home in Sterling was leveled after an explosion, killing firefighter Trevor Brown. Now, just an empty plot of land remains, but the memories of that day haunt Honnard.
Drive by it every day, and a lot of people are still upset. A man lost his life there.
And after 8 months of investigations, a grand jury indicted Roger Bentley, a former employee of Southern States Cooperative, which supplied but did not own the propane that leaked and caused the blast.
There should be some accountability. This was a tragedy for the whole community and for the resident, and obviously for the first responders. Bentley
is charged with involuntary manslaughter in connection with Brown's death, as well as poorly managing the release of hazardous material, which resulted in the 500-gallon underground propane tank to leak. He's also accused of failing to maintain proper records.
I think it will be justice at the end of the day. If we the company and the employee need to have some responsibility for this.
In the meantime, Honnard says neighbors don't want another home built on this plot of land, but instead they want a memorial.
And we just kind of want a green space that we want to memorialize this. We want to, with the widow of the fallen firefighter, the Sterling Fire Department, come out and memorialize this.
A spokesperson for Southern States said in a statement that they took the appropriate personnel actions and had been working with investigators all this time. In Sterling, Christian Flores, 7 News.
Now, we've had 4 major explosions in our area in less than a year. Last December, an Arlington home exploded during a standoff with police. The suspect inside was killed. In the district, a gas leak turned explosion rocked Anacostia in January. That blast leveled a convenience store and damaged a daycare and women's shelter in Southeast. And the most recent happened in Haymarket 1 week ago today when fire crews were responding to a gas leak. Right now, Haymarket police are collecting donations for the 2 families impacted by the explosion, and you can drop off clothes and toiletries at the police department through this Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We've put a full list of supplies that are needed on our website, WJLA.com.